Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I sound a little funny. I am currently trying to get over a little cold or sore throat or whatever you want to call it. Today is going to be a week 33 pregnancy update. So as of this morning, I am 33 weeks pregnant and I weighed in at 205. So that is 25 pounds of weight loss. I wish it was 25 pounds of weight loss. 25 pounds of weight gain this pregnancy. So that's 1 pound up from last week, which is great and puts me right on track. Starting out with week 33, I went to Texas, which is about 6.5 hours away from where I live right now, for a bachelorette party for a good friend of mine from college. It was an interesting way to start off the 33rd week of pregnancy because obviously there's a lot of things going on that I couldn't participate in, but it was a ton of fun. And driving all the way there and then turning around a couple days later, driving all the way back made me so incredibly tired just from sitting in the car and being all scrunched up. So that was definitely a struggle when I got back. The day that I got back was actually my husband and I's 1-year wedding anniversary. So that was very exciting that I actually got to make it back for our anniversary. It was also Father's Day. I felt bad because I didn't get to see my dad or my stepdad on that day. When I got back, my husband and I got ready and we went to Longhorn Steakhouse with our daughter, kind of for a 1-year anniversary Father's Day dinner together. I really felt bad because I was so tired at this point that by the time we got home, I just wanted to lay down and relax and not do anything. And so all we did was went out to dinner, came home, and that was it for our 1-year anniversary. I also got sick this week. So as I already mentioned, my voice sounds a little funky. I don't know what happened. Probably Monday or Tuesday, my throat started feeling a little scratchy. I didn't think anything of it. And then Wednesday, it was Wednesday, I woke up, had a terrible, terrible sore throat. I felt yucky. I had a headache. I tried gargling salt water. I drank decaffeinated green tea with honey all day long. That day, I think I ended up eating a couple bananas, some mashed potatoes, some baked beans, all soft foods to try to keep from getting my throat more scratchy than it was already. And that didn't really seem to help. As I went to bed that night, my throat still was killing me. I woke up the next morning and it felt even worse. My body felt a lot better. I didn't have a headache, but my throat was absolutely terrible. And so I just went about my day normal. I was tired of eating the soft foods to try to make my throat better. So I just ate what I ate and tried to chew it up enough that it wasn't scratching my throat. But still, today it's Friday. I am still struggling with the sore throat, but that's about it. I have a little bit of a stuffed up nose. I'm thinking if it goes on through the weekend, I'll just go to the doctor on Monday, but my body feels a little better. So that has been this week. It's been a bit of a struggle being sick at this point. So some symptoms for this week have been a little bit of swelling over the weekend when I was at the bachelorette party, but that probably has to do with the fact that I ate some chips and had a lot more salt than normal. Also feeling a lot of pressure, a ton of pressure in my cervix, and I feel like the baby is like starting to push out on my belly, if that makes sense. I don't know if she's moving. I don't know if she's moving her bottom out more in front instead of to the side where it's been up here. I'm wondering if she's moving into the middle front area, and maybe that's why I feel that she's pushing out on me. I just said she. That's a whole nother story. So that is one thing that has been a little different. Another symptom, I guess I could call it, is that what you just witnessed, I have all of a sudden reverted back to referring to the baby as a she. And I don't know if something in my brain just all of a sudden went from he to she because I have a girl already. But I just talked to my husband about this yesterday. All of a sudden, every time I feel him move, I think, wow, oh, she's moving a lot. Oh, she's moving a lot. And I don't know why. I'm wondering if maybe the tests were wrong and the sonogram was wrong and maybe there's a girl in there. If that's the case, she's going to be wearing a lot of boy clothes. But it's so weird. My brain all of a sudden clicked back to girl, and I've been referring to the baby as a girl the last about 3 or 4 days. So I just went off on a tangent. That's been something very weird that's been happening. So if that happened to you during your pregnancy, that your brain just couldn't get over this gender issue, let me know because I'm very confused by it. Couple other symptoms that I've been having are some actual painful contractions or painful Braxton Hicks. Not to the point where, I'm like, oh, I'm going into labor, but actually like I'll lay down and I'll feel so much pressure around my back and my lower belly. Not pressure, pain. I feel so much pain in those areas, and it'll get worse and worse and worse if I'm laying down. And so I think I'm going to get up and walk around, and I do get up and walk around, and they end up subsiding, which is a good thing. But it's so painful and kind of scary at first because it is pretty early still. I've also been having a lot of interrupted sleep. I wake up probably once an hour at least. And then, not to mention, I wake up if my 2-year-old wakes up. She does sleep in her own bed, but sometimes if she has a bad dream or if she needs some water or needs to go potty, she wakes up, and I'm the one that wakes up, usually because my husband is a pretty heavy sleeper. Some exciting things that happened this week is my mom and I went to a garage sale, or we just went garage selling in general, last Thursday or Friday, and we found a mini crib at a garage sale. And it's kind of like the size of a cradle, not necessarily a mini crib, but it looks like a mini crib. It doesn't sway or anything. We bought it for $5 and brought it home. I went and got some sandpaper and some paint, and I sanded it and painted it, and it looks great now. So there will be a short video to come with that whole process of changing it. It was just wood. And so I wanted it to be white to match the room, and Mara's bed is white. And so that's kind of the route we went. I do have a baby shower on Sunday, and I'm very excited. I have been dying to go and to get everything I need for this baby, but I know that I'm going to get quite a few things from my baby shower, and I want to see what my friends and family decide to get for this baby boy. I am planning to do a baby shower haul, so stay tuned for that video also in the next couple weeks. I am so excited to show you everything that I received from my family and friends. A few people have asked me if I have any TMI symptoms during this time in my pregnancy, and I do feel like I have a couple. I do feel like I feel the pressure of gas a lot of the time, but it's not like I don't know if it's actually gas, but it feels like I have gas, but I don't always release gas, I guess, if that's the right way to say that. So that is definitely a symptom. I feel that pressure of having gas, but it's not always actually there. So that's the only TMI symptom that I have this week. I will update next week if I do get any other types of TMI symptoms. Some products that I love this week are my water bottles. I'm not going to show them all because I have a ton of water bottles. I drink a lot of water. I will link a couple below. There are a couple that I have gotten from Walmart that are enormous, hold a ton of water. I will link those for sure so that you can check those out. Another favorite, I'm actually wearing them right now. Let me get them off. Another favorite product, sorry, these are kind of old, but they're my Birkenstocks. These are the most comfortable thing to wear right now. This is pretty much, unless I'm going to the gym, this is my everyday shoe. I wear them all the time. And I got these as a gift, but I can link to where you can get similar Birkenstocks. Most of you probably know where you can get them, but I will leave a link in the description box of where you can get these. Okay, the next item, my husband and I have been going through this weird phase. It's more me that's been going through this, but I have gone through all kinds of coffee machines. We had a Keurig, and then I took the Keurig to school, so we got an espresso maker. Once I got pregnant, I couldn't stand the smell of the espresso maker. Then we got a French press, which I used a couple times, but honestly, I'm just not that patient. So I put that away, and maybe I'll use it again, maybe I won't. And then we went to like a cheap $12 regular little coffee pot. That didn't work out. It made our coffee taste like it was burnt all the time. So, of course, we just went back to the Keurig. So we went and bought a new Keurig. It's a smaller. I'll link it below. It's one of the smaller ones. I don't know exactly what it's called off the top of my head, but you'll see it in the description box. We went ahead and got one of those again because it's just more convenient. It doesn't leave a funky smell in the house like some coffee pots do, and I just can't do weird smells right now or anything that's too much. I can't do it. So Keurig's definitely a favorite this week. And then another favorite, it's right here, is my planner. This is a passion planner, as you can see there. I have the bigger one. You can get one that's like a purse size where you can fit it in your purse, but I love this planner. The nice thing about this planner is that it walks you through your goals and what you want to accomplish in the next month, in the next 3 months, in the next year, in the next 3 years. And then each page actually, and I don't know if it's every 3 months or every 6 months, something like that, you reevaluate your goals and if you've actually been reaching them or not. So I'll just pull it up to a random page. So this is what a random page looks like. You can put all your personal to-dos, your work to-dos, and then what I love is each day, it actually has a time slot. I think they're 30 minutes. Yeah, 30-minute time slots, so you can map out your day very specifically to time, and if you're super busy and you have meetings or just anything that you need to put down to make sure that you are on track and on schedule, it is so awesome. There are also full calendar pages too for bigger events or when you want to write your birthdays down and things like that. But this is definitely a favorite all the time. But I just thought I'd mention it because it's helped me so much lately to stay on track with what I need to be doing. and I will link that below also. Okay, excuse the trash bags. They're full of clothes that are being donated soon. But I wanted to show you my 33-week bump. That is it for this week of my pregnancy. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos to come. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.